Hey there. So, this is an extension of my first video. After we closed out the energy, it sat with me for quite some time. I felt as though I was going in circles energetically, and I sat with myself to figure out, why do I feel like I'm going in circles? What is this energy? As I sat there longer, I got the vision of a merry-go-round. And I saw myself going to this amusement park. There was a lot of noise, there were a lot of people, but this merry-go-round stood out amongst everything and everyone. As I approached this merry-go-round, I was so excited and I was so happy and I was looking forward to it. The line to get in there was very long. There were so many people waiting. However, I was given an access code where I was able to get ahead of the line. So I gave this code, I got ahead of the line, and it was my turn to get on the ride. As I stood there, I watched it go around, around, and around, and for some reason that seemed so exciting to me at the moment. Once I got on the ride, I strapped in and I felt exhilarated. I was excited. I just had this energy that this is going to be amazing. This is going to be a fun thing. And it also seemed new to me. It seemed like I had never seen this before, and it was my first time. After the ride began and we began going in circles, I started to get used to the feeling. I started to see some of the same faces, some of the same area points, some of the same people, some of the same vending machines. Everything seemed the same. But yet and still, the merry-go-round kept going and going and going. Maybe the appropriate name is a carousel. I'm not sure. But after a while, the ride began to get boring. Everything seemed like it just kept replaying. I started to feel dizzy and I wanted to get off the ride. And as I was looking to try to find someone to tell them that I wanted off, no one could hear me. I was still going in circles, going in circles. I started to feel nauseous. I started to feel like lightheaded. I was tired. I was tired of going in circles. I wanted off the ride and I started to get frustrated. What initially started as fun and excitement became too familiar. It became boring and I didn't like the way it felt. After a while, I started to feel like I had been on this ride many times before. That is, it was not my first time. But for some reason, I felt stuck on that ride. I sat there for longer periods of time, and I looked around and I saw other people's faces on the ride, and they were enjoying the ride. I couldn't tell you how much time went by before I finally screamed, "Enough!" I remembered the access code, and at that moment, the ride stopped. That was the vision I was given concerning the energy around karmic love. It seems exciting. It's exhilarating. There's something grabbing you. There's something pulling you towards it. I mean, out of the entire amusement park, all the things going on, all the rides, events, options, I picked the carousel. Something that did not have motion outside of predictability, right? It was only going in a circle. But that is what I was drawn to. This is how Spirit showed me the energy of karmic love. If you haven't checked out the first reading on this channel, please check it out because that is where we talked about coming into union, right? Finding love. We also revealed self love, filling your cup, and being able to attract the right type of love. But when the reading closed, I felt like something was missing, that maybe I didn't fully get everything. And that is why we are doing this part two, an extended edition to that reading, because Spirit said, clear as day, the karmic love lesson is over. It's time to stop the circles, stop going in circles, stop repeating patterns, stop doing the same things over and over and over again and expecting different results. A lot of us are in relationships right now, just like the carousel, going around and around and around, up and down. Maybe the seat moves up and down. Maybe you feel like there's some motion, but in reality, you're only going in circles. In the vision, I was given an access code to get to the front of the line. Spirit revealed to me that that access code meant that I had done this before. So it was not my first time. Even though I didn't remember, the access code gave me ahead of the line because in this lifetime, I was going to gain the clarity, stop the ride, and learn the lesson. Remember in the vision, I told you that there were many people in that line. And even though I was drawn to it, the line didn't deter me from going towards it. This to me meant the law of attraction, that I was attracted to that place. It called me, I went towards it, and there was nothing that was going to stop me, even hundreds and hundreds of people waiting. Those people represent how many people in the collective is waiting for love, is looking for love. But they also represent the very same people who are on the karmic wheel as well, who are going in circles, who are waiting for something that is going to take them in circles. The reason why this message is so important, and we're going to dive into it on a deeper level, we're going to pull some cards to really unravel it. But the reason why it's so important is because spiritually, if you are able to unlock the lesson, if you're able to gain the clarity, you are able to level up. Okay? So many of us repeat the patterns of the same thing over and over and over again with new people. I know I did. When I look over my life, the relationships that I had, each person was basically the same person in a different form. Maybe I learned one or two things from each person that I was able to take into the next relationship. But the next relationship provided a lot of what the last person represented. So for years, I felt stuck, felt like I was repeating patterns, but I didn't know how to get out of this energy. I didn't know why I kept attracting the same type of mate. Someone that I felt I needed to fix, someone that I needed to help, someone that I needed to heal, someone that I needed to love, and somebody I wanted to love me, but ultimately it was unequal. It was imbalanced. That person was not able to give me what I was looking for. And they gave me a lesson instead of what I was looking for. So I want to talk about this because in the spiritual community, I see a lot of people drawn to love readings, readings concerning other people's energy. Will they come back? Will we be in love? Will we stay together? Will it work out? What are they doing? What are they thinking? All of this, I believe, is part of the carousel, going in a circle, looking at the faces, looking at people, looking external to you, and going in circles. What I feel I'm being called to help the collective see, for those who are aligned with this channel and aligned with this message, I am here to help you see the circle, to see how you are repeating the same patterns. And then we are going to do the work to clear the blockage and get off of that ride. If you're with me, we are going to pull up the energy, we're going to pull the cards. I have some of the same cards I had yesterday. We have the Pharaoh, Ancient Egypt tarot deck. We have Oshun, Goddess Oshun present with us today. And we have the ancestor messages today. Okay. We also have the singles and relationships oracle deck, and we're going to tap into the vibe. Okay. So I want you to get comfortable. I want you to be able to check in with your energy. How are you feeling? What do you think about the vision so far? As you reflect on the vision, do you see any of that energy of going in circles, being stagnant, feeling stuck in relationships? We can talk about romantic love, but I think this goes deeper, even in family dynamics, friendships, and so on. Okay? So first, let's dive into, let's go with the ancestor message, okay? I feel like it's important to start with the ancestor message because in the vision, I had been there before. I didn't remember it, but I had been there. So that's ancestral, right? That is something from our past revisiting us, whether it's our own ancestral karma that brought us there, or if it's our ancestors that we are tied to through family, through blood, that brought us there. Either way, the past had showed up in order to teach us a lesson in the present. Okay? So I have this beautiful Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle book. It is a new deck to clear the energy. Frankincense is such a powerful healing tool, raises the consciousness. The smell is so beautiful. Share some of that with you. Yes, to clear the energy, to welcome in the messages, to welcome in our ancestors that are here to support us with love, with guidance, with peace. We thank all of our guides, our spiritual team. Oh, this smells so good. Frankincense it has so many healing properties. It has so many benefits. I absolutely love it. And we set the intention that our ancestors of love, of peace, of joy, the ones that are here to support us on this journey, on this mission, will be present to give us the guidance, the wisdom, the medicine of karmic love. What do we need to understand in order to stop the circles, to learn, to grow, and to get to a place where we receive what's rightfully ours? Okay? I'll just clear this deck. All right. Let's see who wants to come through. I hope that you are feeling peace, love, joy. You know, that this message will bring you joy and understanding, clarity. Before we get into this, I also want you to think about something that you need clarity on. Okay, think of something that you need clarity on concerning love, and I see if it will be able to come up in this reading for you. I just affirm that this message aligns with the right people. that the right people find this message on time. This message is not for everyone, okay? Find what resonates with you. Everyone is not on the path of growth and evolution. It just is what it is. As I told you in the vision, some people were excited and happy to be on that merry-go-round, on the carousel. They were laughing and they were smiling. They were enjoying the ride. But I wasn't, because I had a higher understanding that this is not going anywhere. We can be here all day, all night, all week. This carousel is only going one place, and that is around and around and around. So if you resonate with this message, it's telling me that you're at a point where you're tired of being tired. You have put in the work and you are calling out for guidance and support on what you need to do to break free. I'm seeing someone who really has a heart for love, not just romantic love, but love for humanity, love for family, love for people. But you've been hurt so many times that it's hard to believe that it's still possible. Well, this message is here to tell you love is possible. And all the love you experienced before was karmic love for you to learn lessons. Us as healers, as intuitives, as light workers, as star seeds, we come onto this planet with so much love and so much to give humanity. The thing is, we don't know who we are yet. We don't know our power. We don't know our gift. We just come full of all of this power, light, and love, and we try to give it, hoping to receive it back. But in the end, we get drained. Okay? We get drained, we get tired, we get exhausted. That's what it felt like being on that ride. But in this lifetime, if you're connecting with this message, I affirm that your spiritual eyes be open so that you can see what you haven't seen before in order to free yourself. Okay? I can feel that energy. I feel it so strong. Okay? It's a positive form of desperation. It's okay to be desperate to heal. It's okay to want more. Okay? That is what I'm sensing. There's this strong desire, okay, for wanting more. And just ask for our ancestors that's here for our highest good to bring us the message. Who wants to show up, and what is the wisdom and the medicine around breaking free from karmic love? Okay, karmic love can also feel very intense. It can feel very attractive. It can feel very familiar. Okay, this is why sometimes it's very hard to break up with a karmic partner, someone that you've done this with lifetimes before. It goes highs and lows, ups and downs, lefts and right, but you always end up back in the same spot. Okay, if you're identifying any of this energy within your relationship, feel free to identify it and ask for guidance on how to release it. Okay, the ancestor message, secrets from the ancestors. See who wants to come through. All right. Just Father God, radical truth. Wow. Okay. The truth wants to come out. Look at that divine, powerful, masculine figure, full of wisdom, right? Father God, truth. This is what wants to come out. We're talking about revelation, coming into the clarity, coming into the truth. As I look at this, so much wisdom. So much wisdom. We are also, today is actually Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This reminds me of the Most High. This love. I see so much love in his eyes, right? Radical truth. Are you willing to tell yourself the truth? Are you willing to receive the truth? Are you willing to hear the truth in order to set you free? Okay. This is the center of the message 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That is the number 7. We're going to read this and opening up the reading. Okay. Number 43. Okay. It says, Father God, radical truth. There may be dishonesty or confusion around you, but there is an old saying, the truth will out, or the truth will set you free. Or, as grandmas used to say, what's done in the dark will soon come to the light. What do you believe to be true? The ancestral energy is focused on righting wrongs and doing the just thing. It is self-compassionate to be truthful with yourself. It is courageous to be truthful with others. If you root yourself in truth, you cannot fail. Ancestral memory, Father God shows up as Olufin, the omnipresent, omnipotent incarnation of the Supreme God in the Yoruba religion. He is the just ruler of heaven and earth. The ancestral medicine for this is allowing yourself to be authentic is a privilege denied to many who came before. How can you be more of yourself? My beloved child, are you willing to drop the mask at home and in the rest of your life? All right, that's coming through strong. I feel like this is so important because when it comes to love, it's hard to admit some of the truths surrounding what it feels like to feel neglected, to give up your power, right? To to be vulnerable, to realize you didn't know yourself at a time. Sometimes it's even hard to just admit that you still want to be loved. It's hard sometimes to admit the truth that others hurt you because you don't want to look weak, right? These are all different ways that we could hide from the truth. We could wear a mask, an exterior presentation that we are strong and that there is nothing we are mad about. There's nothing that's hurting us. But in order for us to stop the circles, to stop the lies, to stop all the things that's not serving us, we have to tell the truth. So this reminds me of another deck I have. This is Hard Truths, okay? Because since we started with truth, let's look at some hard truths, okay? What are some things that we are not looking at that we need to look at? This is a new deck also. See, how do you open it? Okay, there we go. Open sesame. Ooh, these are beautiful. Okay, let's look at some hard truths, you guys. We are on this channel, Heal and Reveal. We are about doing the inner work, about revealing, uncovering, digging. Okay, there's no surface level stuff here. Okay, so the hard truths. Are you ready? We're gonna look at them together. Okay, and anything I pull here, I also take it in account for my own self. I am a part of this collective. I am a part of these messages. So I also receive them and I also have to take them in for myself. I think our frankincense is about done, which is okay. I'm going to sage this deck here. Yes, clear any transferring energies. Okay, we set the intention for clarity, for love. Yes, for clear guidance on what is needed at this time. What are the hard truths that we need to see to identify, right? It's easy to talk the talk, but there comes a time where you have to walk the walk, okay? I'm gonna clear any transferring energies, and we set the intention for love and clarity to give us the guidance of what we need to focus on. What are the hard truths surrounding karmic love? All right. You know, it's painful. It is painful. The heart chakra, I'm seeing the green for the heart chakra. It's painful, and it's okay to cry. I feel the energy of sadness. It's more of a releasing cry. Okay? It's okay to cry. I can feel that, because this is healing. Healing is coming through. Those tears, let them flow, okay? I send you so much love and so much peace, okay? We are doing this together. It's okay. All the disappointment, all the pain that you've experienced surrounding love and feeling like you've given all that you can give, feeling like that you've given your love to the wrong people. Let me tell you, that is not true. You love the right people, okay? This is what I mean by karmic love lessons. You had to love those people. Your love will sustain them in the latter times. They can't see that love now, but they will be able to identify that love later. It may not be for you to reunite. It may not be for you guys to come together, but they will have an image and a reflection of love. Okay? And if you're in a karmic love connection right now, take your time. I'm not one to tell you to rush to cut the ties. Let your intuition, let your guidance guide you on when it's time to break free. Okay? But it's going to be emotional. I feel it. It's going to be emotional. What are the hard truths? Ooh, all right. Dependence. It says you rely on others and it's stopping you from claiming your power. Strength comes from self-reliance. You can and you will do it. You just have to try. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure if you can see this that good, but that says dependent. So instantly I heard codependent. See, karmic relationships can be very codependent, where we rely on them to give us love, to give us support, to give us everything we're looking for. But in reality, we have that power within ourselves. If you're in a codependent connection where you feel like you can't be without this person, this is a hard truth. The truth is that you can be without them. Okay? Codependency, it is a real thing. We have another one that dropped here. And this one says support. Sometimes it's necessary to ask for help, and that's okay. Accept assistance when offered. You don't have to do it alone. Look at that. Okay, support. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes the hard truth is to admit that you need help. Okay, sometimes the hard truth is to realize you've given so much of yourself that you've lost yourself. You don't even know who you are anymore because you're solely dependent on this individual for a source of light, for love, for everything. Or maybe they depend on you. A lot of times in these karmic connections, we get fed by feeling needed and feeling like someone loves us for what we can do for them. I know we don't want to admit it, but it feels good to be needed. But the downside of that is that when that person needs you and that person pulls and drains you and they're unable to pour back into you, okay? That is where it gets toxic. Okay. Let's see what else. What else do we have to do? What else do we need to look at? What are some more hard truths? We'll take one more on the hard truths here. Okay. Codependency, needing help, not being too strong. Okay. Um, we got here procrastination. De- Delaying important tasks lead to missed opportunities and increased stress. Choose not to feed into the cycle by accomplishing small tasks every day. I think it's powerful that this says procrastination. Don't feed into the cycle. What is this whole reading centered around? Going in a circle. That's a cycle. Repeating the same thing over and over. It says procrastination is stopping you, okay? Not admitting you need help, putting things off, avoiding looking at the hard truths and doing what needs to be done, okay? And then here we go. This one is on top. I'm going to go ahead and take it. It says, step away. Distance will give you the needed perspective to see how this will or will not fit into your future. Okay? Step away. The hard truth is the only way to end the cycle, to get out of being stuck in a karmic situation, remove your energy. Step away. Okay? It's important. You have to know how to remove yourself. It's the hardest thing, but it's also the most powerful. Now, this one is also over. Jump in. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Seize the moment and trust in your readiness as you step forward. Okay, Spirit is like, listen, we've done this. We've done this long enough. We've went in circles long enough. No more procrastination. Get to it. Jump in. Okay. Make it happen. You can do this. Okay. And then we have entitlement. This is the last one. These all flipped over at the same time. You believe the world owes you something, and it's blinding you to the growth that comes from earning it. Figure it out on your own. Figuring it out on your own will always be worthwhile. Entitlement. Ooh. When I see that card, entitlement, I hear bitterness. Okay? Because when we feel like we are owed something and we didn't get our justice, we didn't get our just due, and we feel like we've been wronged, and we feel like people deserve to pay for what they've done to us, that energy gets very, very dark and it gets very, very negative. So, as the hard truth of entitlement is coming up, I want you to take a moment and check your heart. Okay, where do you feel like people owe you? Where do you feel like you deserve more? Now, don't get me wrong. You do deserve more. There is more available to you. But you have to realize that feeling like the world owe you, it doesn't matter who the person is. It doesn't matter what you gave them, how long you were committed to them, how loyal you were, how much money you gave, how much of your time you gave. You gave that willingly, okay? You gave it willingly and you gave it freely. You have to look at what you gave as seeds planted into a garden, okay? All the love, all the support, all the loyalty, all the commitment that you gave it from a place of love. Don't tarnish what you gave by hardening your heart and feeling entitled that those who you gave should give back to you. Because what I've learned on this journey is that is not how it works. We give and we put out into the soil, and at a later time, in a later day, those seeds will be watered by the Most High, by your spirit team, by your ancestors, and by the universe to give you what you put out. But if your heart hardens and you get bitter and resentful and you feel entitled and you get mad, you start to poison what you've sown. You poison it so much that when your harvest comes for what you've given out, you're unable to see it. Okay? I am seeing a vision of how hurt people hurt people. Okay? This is a very popular saying, but now I'm seeing it visually how it ends up happening. People who've given so much love, time and energy, commitment and loyalty from a pure place turns away with a hardened heart because they loved at a place to a person or to a people that didn't have the capacity to pour back into them. So when they move forward, they're holding on to entitlement, they're holding on to bitterness, they're holding on to all these toxic feelings. Their harvest comes in, new love finds them, and they reject it. Or they accept it and become the very same toxic person that hurt them. Okay, so like follow me here. This is how the merry-go-round happens. This is how the circle happens. This is how we attract the karmic love. This is how we become the karmic love. Okay? This is breakthrough energy right here. This is how we do the work to heal. So ask yourself before we pull anything else here, are you in a place of bitterness, of resentment, of anger, unprocessed or unrealized hurt or pain from past lovers? Look into that now, because this is the space to clear it. Okay, let's clear it. Let's clear it. Okay, I'm going to burn some more sage here. We're going to clear this energy. Okay, let's clear it. And we're going to bring in some Palo Santos for harmony and additional cleansing. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm just grabbing my love stone here, which rose quartz increases peace, love. And I'm going to hold my heart. And I am going to say, I forgive those who I felt has hurt me. You can repeat after me. I forgive those who I feel have hurt me. I want to thank each and every individual who have come into my experience for the lesson that they have taught me on this journey. I release expectations and I release any energy of entitlement surrounding love, because I know that the greatest love comes from me. Breathe in, breathe out. Gonna breathe in and breathe out. Okay. I feel my heart calming down. I felt that. Maybe that's why I felt all those tears and the crying and the heaviness in the beginning of this reading, because this is a place of vulnerability, okay? And we need to support each other when it comes to this. I can't even imagine the number of people who are holding on to heartbreak, who who are damaged and fragile in the department of the heart, right? Who need support, as the support came out, the support card. Okay, this is your place. This is where we do this together. If you're resonating with this, please feel free to let me know in the comments. How is your heart feeling surrounding love, receiving love, releasing old love, and getting out of the tie of karmic love? I just want to know. Let me know. Okay? We're going to move on from that. I thank the Most High for that. And we are going to move on to singles and relationship oracle deck and see what wants to be revealed to us here. Okay? Oh, yes. You know, I am big on getting to the core, getting to the root of the problem immediately. Okay? I don't believe in putting band-aids on bullet wounds. Okay? I know that's a bit graphic, but I don't believe in that. Okay? There's no band-aid. We're going to get to it. We're going to do the work. We're going to remove, what needs to be removed in order to let that wound heal. Okay? So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. If you're sitting in this energy and you are willing to be brave enough to look at this, to look at the hard truths, to tell yourself the truth, to do the work, oh yeah, give yourself some extra love today, okay? Give yourself some extra support, okay? Be your cheerleader. This is not easy. Do you know how many people run away from this? How many people deny it? They procrastinate, they run away, they avoid. Okay, when you are brave enough to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth about what's hurting you, who hurt you, and deal with it, you're one step closer to the love you deserve. Okay. Ooh. All right. So we got 3 came out at the same time. And it's interesting. It's HHH. We got hard to get. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. What? Okay. This reminds me of the other reading where it was saying you walk away too quickly when things get tough. Maybe some of you guys already have what you're looking for in front of you. Okay? You're playing hard to get. Okay? You missing opportunities by playing too hard. Give someone a chance. This is not going to be for everybody, but for those of you who know who it is, that means you've done the work, but you're scared. You're scared to let someone in. Okay? This says hard to get. Might need to let that go. Then we got hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. Okay, so this is some breakthrough energy right here. Okay, you playing hard to get and you not telling how you really feel in a situation where love is present. Okay, because maybe you feel like they should tell you, or maybe you feel that entitlement energy, or they should chase me, right? Or maybe I want them to show me they need me more, or you're scared to let them see how you truly feel because you've always been the one chasing. This is saying you might need to let that energy go. Then we got holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. Okay, holding on. All right, so this is beautiful. This is the karmic energy. Spirit is saying, let go. Let go. Okay, the old, let it go. Let that go so that you can open up to this beautiful rose, right? Beautiful rose, and be able to be seen. Stop playing hard to get so that you can receive what you're looking for. Okay? Okay, don't hide your feelings. But this is where this is where that healing needs to come into place, because once you heal, you're able to identify what is right for you and what's not, what's karmic, what you've already done, what you've already been through, and what you don't want to go through again. There's no need to be in this place of fear surrounding if this person is right, if this person is not, okay? Because that is the fear that can keep you playing hard to get, hiding your feelings, and pushing someone's love away, okay? So we're going to clarify this with the tarot deck, the Ancient Egypt tarot deck, okay? I love, love, love these cards. Let's see what will show up in these, okay? So love is here, support, being able to tell the truth. Like, I like you, okay? Maybe somebody just needs to open up and say it. Like, I'm feeling you, okay? And the karmic lesson, you've learned it, okay? Ooh, quest for truth. We got truth again, okay? Honesty. Spirit is not playing today, okay? And we got 444. 444. Okay, look at this. Look at these fours, y'all. 444. Okay? Right there at the top. We got quest for truth. Okay? That's truth on truth. We got truth today. It's all about the truth. No more hiding, no more lying, okay? Then we got wisdom. Okay? We got the wisdom, and we have simplicity. Simplicity. Okay? With 444 out here. Okay, so we got quest for truth, wisdom, and simplicity. Now that we've opened up the truth, we started with Father God of truth. Now we got quest of truth. We've looked at the hard truths. This is the wisdom, right? Revealing to us what we need to see. Being honest. It's simple. Be honest. Be honest with how you feel. Okay? You don't want to miss an opportunity to get everything you deserve by lying, putting on a mask, putting on a front, pretending that you feel something you don't, pretending you're strong and it ain't really like that. Imagine you doing all this and the person that's really into you just moves on. And by the time you realize they were genuine and they were really there for you and they really wanted to be with you, they've literally moved on. That would be painful. Okay? So for those of you who know that you are in something that's good, you have an opportunity to build with someone, whether it be friendship, romantic, family. It's simple. Be honest, be vulnerable. Maybe you need to share your experience with the new person about what you've been through from a place of healing, and let them know that, this has caused me to be a little defensive, but I'm willing to trust and I'm willing to open up. Okay. That's what I get for that one. Okay. Let's see. Then we have here, what's the vibe? If you open up, okay, we're going for you open up, you tell the truth, you're honest, okay? Let's see, we got a few cards that's not turned over. Put those back. Okay, we're going to see. All right, what's the vibe? Okay, what is it? You open up, you're honest, you tell the truth, you keep it simple. Ooh, got a card running away. Okay, this came up twice now. So somebody feels hopeless. lost. Seeing depression in this card. Okay, so now we have both sides coming in. Okay, this is reminding me of duality. Okay, my moon sign is Gemini, so I'm feeling the duality. Okay, there's choice here. There's choice. All right, there is choice. There's always choice. You feel lost, hopeless. I'm here to tell you that what you're scared to do, being open, being honest, it's better than being fearful. Okay? Feel the vulnerability. Feel it. Feel the emotions. Cry the tears. Scream if you have to. Okay? Do whatever you need to do in order to release that energy. Okay? But don't sit in hopelessness surrounding love, because there's love for everybody. Okay? There's love for everybody. Now you just got to choose what type of love you want. Okay? Do you want the real, the genuine? Do you want the good love, or you want the karmic love? Right? Here we go. Spirit says healing. 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 Yes, it's healing, self-care, introspection, meditation. Okay? If you're feeling hopeless, lost, it's time to heal. That's what we're doing here. Okay? And once again, we have somebody hiding. We have the mask. We have the mask here. Hiding, concealing, deception. That's because somebody's not being truthful. Okay? We have holding on to past. Look, this is truly two energies. You have a choice. You can hold on to the past. You can continue to hide. You're going to feel lost. You're going to feel depressed. Okay? This is that entitlement energy. Okay? This is someone who procrastinates. Okay? This is someone that wants to play hard to get. You're pretending. That's the mask. Okay? Hiding your feelings. Once again, another mask. So we have all this hiding, mask, depression, low vibrational, or you can be simple. Tell the truth. Okay? It could be simple. Tell the truth. Make the change. Okay? This is what it's saying for you. Dependent. Okay? This dependent energy is also someone who's hiding. Okay? When you depend on others, you're hiding your feelings, you're not telling the truth, you sneak in. It's just, I don't like that kind of energy. All right? We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Okay? We're not going to do it. Woo! All right. And when we had this yesterday, glow up. If you're not going to do it, you're not going to hide, this is what you get on the other side. New opportunities, new career, success, okay, new business. That is the new energy we're going in. We're walking away from all this karmic mess, okay? See, the karmic energy is talking about a psychopath, okay? Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. That, we're not doing that over here. This is that karmic energy. We have a divided line here. You're either going to be about the truth, you're going to be about light, you're going to be about glowing up, or you're going to be in the dark looking crazy like this person on this card. Another energy here, stagnant. This is the stagnant energy. Okay? It says here, stuck, dead end, frozen. All that goes along one line. All right, what's here at the bottom? Shattered, nightmares, failures. Which side are you choosing? Okay? Because clearly we have a divide. Okay? It's your choice. I can't choose for you. I can't force you to make a decision. Okay? You could choose healing, the glow up, the wisdom, telling yourself the truth, or you can keep hiding in the dark and lying. Wherever you're at on the journey, it's okay. The thing here is identifying where you stand. Okay? That's where we're at. We're trying to find out, where are we in this energy? Okay. I'll take one more for this deck, and then we're going to get some medicine from Mother Oshun to give us guidance to end this reading. For all the karmics, listen, this karmic energy is very dark, okay? It's very dark. And that's the only place where unhealed trauma can hide, okay? Look, boom, I can't even make this up. Karmics, right there in the dark. See all that darkness? Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Boom, right there at the bottom of the deck. We done with the karmic energy. On the other side, look at that, harmony. Listen, right there, harmony. Glow up, harmony, truth, right? Stepping away from this, moving. We not doing this. This is over. Feminine energy from the other reading is back. Time to nurture. It's time to heal. Yes, I love that. I love that. It brought us full circle, right back to the balance, to the peace, to the happiness. What are you going to choose? Walk away. That's what I'm seeing. This card here, step away. Step away from the karmic. Step away from that energy. Stop hiding. Stop lying, okay? That is coming through very clear. For our final oracle message, we are going to get it from Oshun, Oshun. And we are going to close out this karmic love reading, okay? Because from here, those who align with this channel, who align with this message, we are focused on the harmony, the peace, the balance. All that dark karmic energy, that's the past. We're not focusing on karmic partners. We're not searching for them in other readings. We're not trying to find out what they're doing. We're not looking up messages to see if they're getting what they deserve. We're not doing any of that over here, okay? We're moving forward. Woo! This one, we got two the same time. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. So that means Oshun is present and she is here. Okay, we got Oshun of Secrets, mystery, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. We have hit wisdom again. Okay. Woo, that's how you bring a reading in. Look at that. And that is number 38, which is 11. And then we have Oshun of the Dusk, cycles, transitions, closure. Look at that there. I hope you can see it clearly. Cycles. We started this reading talking about cycles. Yes? We started this reading talking about cycles. We went through all the things that's hidden. We talked about things that people are hiding, the mask, and we talked about wisdom. So both of these cards are here to support us in closing out this reading. So which one we will go first? And again, that's 4-4 again. So we had 4-4-4-4 in this reading. So I will definitely title this 4-4-4. All right, let's get Oshun Secrets first, because that one is the one that popped up first. It says, mystery, hidden knowledge, wisdom. I trust my intuition to guide me through the hidden. You are being invited into a world of hidden wisdom. As you access Oshun's Book of Secrets, knowledge, deeper truths about yourself and the world around you are waiting to be discovered. Oshun of Secrets may indicate that you are or soon will be the keeper of significant secrets. Are you being deceptive? Consider whether it's time to share your truths or continue safeguarding it. With this insight comes responsibility. Use your newfound wisdom to guide your actions with compassion and discernment. Remember, beloved one, not everyone or everything or everyone is as they seem. Trust your intuition as your most reliable guide through the of the unknown. Someone may be lying to you, but secrets don't have to mean deceit. They can also represent ancient wisdom, untapped potential, or undisclosed opportunities. Use your inner wisdom to understand others better and show empathy and kindness. When exploring your own hidden truths, be gentle with yourself. Discovering your personal secrets can be both freeing and challenging, but your truth has the power to heal and guide you when treated with respect. Come on now, y'all. Take that medicine right there. Secrets being revealed, coming into the truth. Some of those secrets may be your own secrets. Some of those secrets may be things you didn't see before, coming into the clarity, removing the mask and realizing who those karmics are. That's a big secret within itself. Once you identify it, once you see it, then be real with yourself about it, okay? Now, it said we got 4 for cycles, transition, and closure, baby. This is how you close. This is how you do the work and close the energy. Whenever you find this reading, it is relevant to you at that time. This is a timeless reading for those willing to take the road less traveled, okay, and to do the work, okay, to end those cycles. I told you from the beginning, we getting off the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, the carousel. We off of that. We closing this thing out, okay. It says, I embrace the beauty of endings. Yes, baby, yes. Let's put that card one more time, that 4. Okay, I embrace the beauty of endings. Yes, say that out loud, okay? Because this is how we close it. This is how we get off, okay? It's over. Shut the door, wrap it up. When Oshun of the Dusk appears in your reading, this is your cue to gracefully close the chapter you're currently in. Whew. Let me receive that. Reflect on the lessons. This is where them tears is coming. Okay, I feel that. I feel that because this journey has been hard. When you know, you know. I feel those tears. I feel that release. Okay, it says reflect on the lessons and memories. Then muster up the courage to turn the page. Okay, we have to walk away. We have to distance ourselves from all that karmic energy, no matter how much we thought we needed it. Okay, no matter how much we thought we depended on it, how much it defined us at a time. This card is saying, baby, it's time. Close the door, close the chapter. It's over, okay? It says, look at the cycles in your life and what each phase has taught you. Don't linger too long in the twilight when the dawn of your next chapter is waiting. Complete any unfinished business and release emotional or physical baggage that won't serve you moving forward. The cycle needs to close for the new journey to begin. I just got to receive that because so many times we hold on. We're sitting on that ride and we will go in circles and circles. And we will stay there thinking that we're going to get something out of it. But this card is telling you the ride is over. Don't dwindle too long. Complete any unfinished business and let go. It's time to move on, okay? It is time to move on. It says, The cycle needs to close for your new journey to begin. So take the action needed to step into your future. Says, buck up, buttercup. Okay, endings can be rough. I feel that energy. This is your opportunity. Stamp conclusion on whatever has run its course. Tie up loose ends and make space for new beginnings. Keep in mind that your future awaits with fresh experiences, fresh opportunities. So take the necessary steps to embark on your next adventure. Yes, yes, yes. Take action. Take the necessary steps. The old is over. The new is here. Okay, that is such a beautiful way to end this reading. To say that the cycle is over. We started this, and I told you that I could feel the energy of circles and being tired and exhausted on that carousel ride, only for it to close out in this reading. I see 333444 on the time. I thank you. I thank you for sitting with me. I hope that you received something here that can support you with your release. No matter what it takes, you have what it takes to release the old and move towards the future. The old is done. It's wrapped up. I love y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you need to watch this multiple times, to come back to it, to pause it, to replay it, do what you need to do. I will be back with another reading as the energy opens up and the messages are there for me to share. I am sending you so much love, so much support, and so much peace. May you be filled, supported, and loved on this journey because you are worth it. Till next time.